to music@masonwebtv.com and we'll add it to our programming. The Bieber did it via the internet. Why can't you? That's music@masonwebtv.com.
And we're waiting for the start of the third quarter. Again, the score is 41, River Ridge 19 for Shelton. River Ridge is being led by Jason Cannon. He has 10 points. Kobe Key has 9. Brandon Price has 9. 7 points for Isaiah Scott. 6 points for Israel Williams. For the High Climbers, they're being led by Tyler Speaks. He has 8 points. 6 points for Marcus Gonzalez. And 5 for Kevin Scott. Looks like it will be River Ridge ball to start out the third quarter. Cannon. We got Williams. See here, Liba, Clark, and with the ball in backcourt, crossing midcourt. There's Clark, turn around the paint, missed it, had his own rebound, but it popped out of his hands. DeAndre comes up with it for the High Climbers. Gregory throws it up to Scott. Scott to Gregory, and the High Climbers will set the play. Gonzalez over to DeAndre, looking for Speaks. Gets it down to Speaks on the box, one-on-one. Williams, patience, puts it up and in. 10 points for Tyler. That's a 20-point lead for River Ridge. Going coast to coast and putting up short was Key. Here come the High Climbers. There's Scott with it. Kevin Scott trying to get it across the paint. Kicked out of bounds. It'll be High Climber ball. Playing a little soccer underneath the hoop. DeAndre will trigger the play. So DeAndre will trigger the play for the High Climbers. Get it into Speaks, cutting to the bucket, rejected out of bounds by Williams, but a whistle is going to be called. Foul is going to be called on Williams. And it'll be Tyler Speaks at the line for 2 free throws. Short on the first one, we'll get another one. He's 2 for 6 tonight so far. We'll get one more. Second free throw goes in, nothing but net. Give him 11 points. Here come the Hawks right back. Key going to the hoop. Puts it up a little too strong. Clark taps it to Key, out to Cannon, and 3 in the corner. Nope. Rebound. Live out to Williams. Williams from the top of the key for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Gonzalez. Handed off to the High Climbers, and up it goes to Speaks. Speaks back to the basket. Finds Gonzalez trailing. Pull-up jumper for the foul line. Missed it. Tapped up by DeAndre and missed. And then Clark comes up with it for River Ridge. Here comes Liba into the corner. Gannon open for 3. In and out. Rebound. Went to Williams, but there's a whistle away from the ball. And an offensive foul on River Ridge. And that will go on Trevor Clark. This is 4th. Alfonso Vila will step off the bench and go get Clark. It's High Climber ball in their backcourt. Full court man-to-man press, it looks like, for the Hawks. Inbounds to Speaks, and Speaks gets it back. Sets the offense to Gregory. Over to Scott. Kevin Scott with it. Throws it up top to DeAndre. Over to Gregory. Wide open for 3. Takes too much time. Finds Gonzalez on the box. Hooked it to Speaks. Speaks puts it up. Missed a shot. Got his own rebound. Stripped from the ball, and then Gonzalez comes up with it. And then another slap and no whistle, and the High Climbers will set the play one more time. And they do have a fresh shot clock. Scott has it. Tried to get it down to DeAndre. Threw it out of bounds. That'll be the 9th turnover on the High Climbers in the ball game. First in the quarter. That's Liba. Over to Williams. To Kennan. Up to Key. Key tries to the Key. And they're going to Have a whistle before the shot. First whistle on the High Climbers. That goes on Trevor Gregory, his third. Baseline inbounds. Cannon will trigger the play. He'll throw it in. Liba for three. Nope. Rebound. Williams had it, but it goes to Gonzalez for Shelton. And then nearly a turnover in backcourt as Gregory had to save the ball. Throws it up to Key, or actually up to Key too. Speaks, stops, and pops. Puts it up and in. And 13 points tonight. It's 24-41. 5:15 to go in the third. Liba, little runner on the baseline. That popped out. Rebound goes to DeAndre. They get up to Gregory. Gregory handed off to Scott. Scott to Gregory. Over to Scott. Up top it goes to DeAndre. Into the corner to Gregory. Down to Gonzalez. Is tapped out of there. Right back to Gregory. And then it's tied up by Key. And that'll be a jump ball. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Sandberg. With 4:52 to go here in the third. 41-24. Hawks have yet to score here in the third quarter. While the High Climbers have got the 5 points. Trying to get back in this ball game. There's lots of time. It's going to be difficult, though. And they're being led by Tyler Speaks. He has 13 points. 5 of those here in the third. First horn. That'll be High Climber ball coming out of the timeout. Remember, the High Climbers are playing without Colton Hubble and Andrew Florence. They are not here tonight. So it'll be High Climber ball. Gonzalez will go to the far sideline and trigger the play inbounds. Speaks and Scott are down on the baseline. The inbounds goes to Scott in the corner. Fakes the three, steps beyond the defender, and the ball is tipped up and controlled by River Ridge. Cannon in for three in the corner. That's off the mark. Rebound. Key. But he loses it to DeAndre. And here comes Scott for Shelton, trying to get by the defense. Lost the ball, and a whistle. And that was probably going on Key. That's the second. It'll be High Climber ball right in front of the scorer's table. Gonzalez will trigger the play. Inbounds to Scott in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Had the ball stripped out of his hands, but a whistle is called. Kevin Scott will go to the line for 2 free throws. Personal foul went on Israel Williams, his second. 4th team foul on River Ridge. It's Kevin Scott's first free throw. Rattled in. 6 points tonight. This is his first trip to the line. They'll get one more. It's now 41-25. Second free throw is short. Williams with the rebound. Out it goes to Key. Key over to Cannon. Fakes the three. Drives into the side of the paint and draws a foul. Baseline inbounds for River Ridge. Scott picked up his second for Shelton. Cannon will trigger the play to the right of the backboard. Inbounds, so actually stepping into the passing lane was Gregory. He'll throw it up to Scott. Scott goes to the hole, puts it up just a little long, and then drew the foul. So Kevin Scott back to the line for 2 free throws. Personal foul went on Isaiah Scott. Didn't see Isaiah step onto the court. Isaiah's back in there. That's his first. First free throw for Kevin Scott rolls in. Hit just about everything he could. The backboard of the rim twice and then almost fell off, but fell in instead. To give him 7 points tonight. Second free throw on the way. And that one popped out. Rebound goes to River Ridge. And here come the Hawks going coast to coast and laying up short. Was Isaiah Scott fighting for his own rebound. Gets out to Williams. Williams over to Cannon in the corner. Drives baseline right to the hoop. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Gonzalez for Shelton. Comes Gregory. Right back. Skips it over. That's DeAndre on the far side. Back to Gregory. Over to Scott. Kevin Scott with the ball for Shelton. Looking for DeAndre. Swing it over. And it's Gregory. Gregory to DeAndre to the foul line. Try to hook it in the middle, and it's picked off by the Hawks. There comes Kennanen. Nice left-handed layup. That's the first basket for the Hawks in the quarter. Another near steal, but Gonzalez comes up with that one for Shelton. Throws over to Scott. Fakes the three, but picked up his pivot foot before he made the move. It's 43-26 now. 3:15 to go in the third quarter. And stepping back onto the court is Trent Woodard for Shelton. He's going to go get Mitchell DeAndre. Here comes the Hawks. Key going coast to coast, puts it up and in. Give him 11 points. Speaks with it. Gives it down to Gonzalez. Too far under the basket. Couldn't convert on the for the layup. And here comes Key the other way. Throwing it down to Williams. Out to Kennanen. Kennanen for three in the corner. Nope. Rebound tracked down the corner by Gonzalez for Shelton. And that's Woodard. Woodard had the ball tied up in a jump ball, and that goes over to River Ridge. 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. It's 45-26. River Ridge with the ball. Kennanen in the corner. Up it goes to Price, back in the ball game. Stutter steps, nice find underneath, putting up and in is Kennanen. He has 14 points tonight to lead River Ridge. Up to Gonzalez comes the High Climbers right back. Gonzalez with a scoop layup goes in. Give him 8 points. And it's 41-28. That was, who was it? That was Scott trying to do a scoop shot. Drew the foul on the High Climbers. One on Gonzalez is his first. At the line for 2 free throws is Isaiah Scott. He's 1 for 1 tonight at 7 points. He'll get 2 free throws. Up and in. Lead is back to 20. Scott's second free throw. Got it. Give him 9 points tonight. And it's 49-28. Inbounds goes up to Speaks at midcourt. Goes to Gonzalez. Same plays. Last time Gonzalez converts on the layup. River Ridge. No time going right back as Key tried to drive to the hoop, draws foul. It's like the Hawks are going to start attacking the ball a little bit more, basketball a little bit more. Kevin Scott picked up his third. 4th team foul on the High Climbers. Kobe's Key, first trip to the line tonight. Short on the first one. He has 11 points. Okay, one more free throw. That one goes in. Give him 12 points. Inbounds to Gonzalez this time at midcourt, and Gonzalez just lets the pack come up and waits and hands it off to Gregory to set the offense with under 2 minutes to go here in the third. 50-30 and a hand check foul on Kobe Key. That's his third. 6th team foul. The far sideline inbounds for the High Climbers. Gonzalez will trigger the play. Throws it into backcourt. And that's Gregory. Gregory steps across midcourt, goes behind the back dribble, put up a runner in the paint, drew the foul on, I think it'll go on Key. That's his 4th. At the line is Trevor Gregory. First trip to the line for Gregory. He has yet to score tonight. Trying to cut into this 20-point River Ridge lead. Got the first one. Chris Liba back on the court. Replacing Keith. Second free throw. Up and in for Gregory. Here comes Liba up the far sideline. Puts a shoulder down into Woodard. And Woodard's going to be called for the foul. That's his first. 1:42 to go in the third. It is 50-32. Isaiah Scott inbounds it. There's Price with it. High post feed to Williams. Williams had it stripped by number 25, Woodard, and he'll put it up and in. He just pulled it away. First bucket for Trenton. And it's now 50-34. Williams has a ball, and Gonzalez steps in the passing lane there. Up to Scott. It goes off the foot out of bounds. It'll go back to River Ridge. 1:15 to go in the third. High Climbers have gotten back into this game. And another near steal. As Kevin Scott stepped into that passing lane, knocking it out of bounds. Price will inbounds it. Looking for a backdoor cutter and gets it into Leva. Leva kicked it out of bounds. They're going to give it right back to River Ridge, even though it went off of Leva's ankle. Kennan will trigger the play. He'll throw it up. And the ball is deflected. And coming up with his Scott. Scott will get it up to Gregory. He'll go to the bucket and lay it up and in. 4 points for Trevor Gregory. And the lead is now 14 for River Ridge. 50-36. 50 seconds almost. And a timeout has been called by River Ridge. 52 and a half seconds to go here in the third quarter. High Climbers back in this ball game, now down 14. 50-36. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.
That's a keeper.
Yep, come on.
Remember adventure? We do. Your family fun begins at explorehoodcanal.com.
That's low.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
River Ridge ball coming out of timeout. Price looking for the inbounds. It gets it into Williams. Gets it back to Liba. Liba double pumps to the hole, but missed the shot and drew the foul on the High Climbers. Woodard picked up his second. At the line for 2 shots, Chris Liba. Got to score tonight. First trip to the line. Give him his first point. Leads up to 15. He'll get one more. That one came off. There's a lane violation, so it's a High Climber ball. 48.3 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 51-36. Shelton trailing. River Ridge on top. High Climbers have the ball. That's Gregory. Throws it up to Speaks. He'll stop, lay it up, and in. Tyler Speaks. Here come the Hawks right back. Scott missing the jumper on the baseline. Rebound goes to Gonzalez. Get it out to Scott. Kevin Scott. Getting bumped and fouled in backcourt. And the foul will go on Isaiah Scott. That's his second. 8th team foul on the Hawks. So it'll be 1-1. For Kevin Scott. He's 2 for 4, has 7 points. 2 for 4 at the free throw line, that is. 7 points on the evening. First free throw of the 1-1. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Price. Get up to Kennan up the far sideline. Dancing his way to the foul line to the side of the paint. Stops and pops in the paint. Missed it. Rebound goes to Scott. Out for Liba, who nailed a 3. High Climbers quickly back the other way with 2 seconds. Throwing it up at the buzzer was Trevor Gregory. And we're through 3 quarters. High Climbers somewhat back in this ball game. They now trail 54-38. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.
7,000 students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. Keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
And waiting for the final start of the final 8 minutes of this ball game. 54 for River Ridge, 38 for Shelton. Like Climbers are trying to get back in this ball game and close the gap to 14 at one point. Now they're down by 16. They held the Hawks scoreless until about 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter, which is how they got back in this game, being down by as many as 22 coming out of the third. It'll be River Ridge ball coming out of the time, or the start of the fourth quarter, I should say. And that's Isaiah Scott inboundsing. Chris Liba gets it in backcourt. And now Price has it. Swing over the corner. Williams drives baseline, cut off. Finds Scott. Isaiah Scott into the paint, hooked it to Williams. Puts it up, missed the shot, and rebound is ping-ponged around and controlled by Woodard. He'll get it to Gregory. Gregory changing direction, stumbles, and gets a traveling call. 14th turnover on the High Climbers in the ballgame. 7:35 to go here in the game. 54-38 is our score. River Ridge on top with the ball. Liba to Kennan. He'll drive right to the hoop. Hook it past to Williams. Williams puts it up and in. Finally got one to go in. 8 points for Israel Williams. Scott will get it up. And that's Speaks. Speaks puts it on the floor. Throws it up to Scott. To Gregory. Gregory had his pocket picked, and Price comes up with it. Throws it up to Kennan. Kennan to the hoop. Puts it up and in. 16 points for Jason Kennan tonight, and it's a 20-point lead for River Ridge.
Ball!
Scramble for it and a jump ball. That should be High Climber ball. Played over a minute. It's a 6:53 to go in the ball game. 58 for River Ridge, 38 for Shelton. The High Climbers have the ball. Gonzalez will trigger the play, throw it in to the corner, down to Speaks, puts it up and in. Speaks has 17 points now tonight, and it's an 18-point lead. There's Williams. Now Kennan has it. He'll take a three. Give him an inch, he'll take the three. I give him 19 points tonight. And it's a 21-point lead all the way up to Speaks. Speaks double-teamed, triple-teamed, had it blocked by Price, no whistle. And here come the Hawks the other way. 2 big steps to the hoop. Blowing the layup is Scott, Isaiah Scott. Missed the rebound goes to Kevin Scott. Here comes Gregory. Gregory, low dribble, finds Speaks. Speaks puts it up and in this time. 19 points for Speaks coming right back. Liba going to the hole and draws a foul on the High Climbers. That one went on Trevor Gregory, that's his fourth. 2 free throws coming to Chris Leiba. He's 1 for 2 at the line. Make it 2 for 3. He has 5 points. Tommy Clark steps back onto the court. Give a more defensive bulk for the Hawks. And also into the ball game is MJ Howard for River Ridge. As Chris Leiba has 1 more free throw. Got it. Give him 6 points, and the lead is now 21 for River Ridge, 63-42. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Gregory has it, trying to get up the court. Throws it up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez setting the play, gets it over to Scott. Now it's Woodard between the circles, over to Scott. Kevin Scott holding the ball, trying to drive. Now it goes to Gregory in the center circle. Bounce it over to Woodard. Woodard with 5 on the shot clock. Over to Gonzalez, 3 on the way. That's in. 13 points for Marcus Gonzalez. And it's 65-45 or 63-45. River Ridge on top with the ball. There's Leiba taking the 3. Missing the 3. Rebound, and the putback goes in. Who was that? That was Howard. Howard put it in. Up to Speaks. It's deflected. Goes out of bounds. So Hawk ball coming right back. Coach Sandberg wants a full timeout. 5:01 to go in the ball game. 20-point lead for River Ridge, 65-45. And we'll step aside. We'll be right back at MasonWebTV.com.
Attention singers, musicians, and all types of bands. Would you like to get some exposure? Not that type of exposure.
Get out.
Wrong again. How would you like to have your music featured on Mason Web TV? We play music before our webcasts and also at halftime of our sporting events. All you have to do is send an MP3 of your original music to music@MasonWebTV.com and we'll add it to our programming. The Bieber did it via the internet. Why can't you? That's music@MasonWebTV.com.
.501 to go in the ball game, 65-45. Mike Lemmer's down by 20. They did close to get as close as 14 points at one point in time. And they are still now back down to 20 points. They battled back in the third quarter, but the Hawks have managed to get their game back, I guess. They kind of went to sleep there early in the third quarter. Were held scoreless for nearly 4.5 minutes. So here come the Hawks. Kobe Key back in the ball game, playing with 4 fouls. Goes over to Price. Price will drive Bray baseline, stop just outside the box, put one up and in. That will be 11 points for him. Kevin Scott with the ball for Shelton. Bounces it up to Woodard. High post feed to Speaks. Speaks drives in the paint, kick it out. 3 on the way for Gregory. That one rattled out. Rebound goes to Price for River Ridge. Here it comes, speeding up the far sidelines. Gets it to Williams. Williams will find Howard. Howard's jumper popped out, got his own rebound, and put it back in. MJ Howard, 4 points on the quarter. It's now 69-45. River Ridge will back up by big margin. Here goes Gregory trying to cut it in the middle, and he had it stolen away. And there is Price with a turnaround jumper. It's 13 points for him. And it's 71-45. Under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Here comes Gregory over to Price. That's Scott. Now goes to Woodard. Now it goes to Gregory on the far side. Looking low for Speaks. Get it back to Woodard. Over to Scott. Kevin Scott holds the ball. Trying to get by the defender Price. Hooks it down into Speaks. He'll lay it up and in. Speaks has 21 points tonight. And it's 71-47. There's Howard. Now Price. Price up to Williams. Williams over to Price. Price pull-up jumper just outside the free throw line. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Woodard. He comes on the run for the High Climbers the other way. He'll get it to Gregory and set the play for Shelton with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's Woodard. Woodard. High post feed. Turnaround jumper for Speaks. Missed it. Rebound Gonzalez puts it up and in. 15 points for Gonzalez. And here comes Key speeding up the other way for the Hawks. Trying to go coast to coast again. Puts it up. And it dropped out, but he drew the foul on the High Climbers. Foul went on Woodard. That's his third. At the line for 2 free throws. Kobe Key. He's 1 for 2 at the free throw line and has 12 points so far tonight. Got a host of substitutions coming in. 2:50 to go in the ball game. And Key misses the first free throw. So checking into the ball game is Xavier Roberts for River Ridge. He'll get Tony Clark. And 4 substitutions for the High Climbers. Let me give you those names. Colby Fuller steps back onto the court. Chase Tuller is in there as well. Joshua Kennedy, first time tonight. And I have a 40 on my roster, but I don't have a name for him. So sorry. Second free throw pops out. And here comes Woodard for Shelton. 71-49 is their score. 2:45 to go in the ball game. Fuller has it. Swing it over to that 40 that I don't have. And now there's Woodard with it. Nice spin move. Had it rejected. And rebound goes to Price. One-handed up. Nice pass. Williams puts it up and in. Nice assist by Colby Key with one hand. And it's 73-49 now. River Ridge in control again. Shelton has the ball. There's Woodard with it. Woodard high post feed. Top of the key there for Fuller. Missed the shot and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a High Climber ball under their own backboard. And let's see here. Thayer Murphy steps onto the court for River Ridge, and a full timeout has been called. 2:03 to go in the ball game. 73-49 is our score. And a full timeout is called. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Let's switch to Energy Star light bulbs and stop burning through cash. Saving energy saves you money. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. Keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
So it'll be Shelton ball in their own baseline after the timeout. 2:03 to go in the ball game. 73-49. River Ridge in control. Inbounds. Goes to Tuller. He'll lob it up to Woodard, and Price will pick it off. Another turnover. Down it goes to Howard. He'll put it up and draw the foul. Joshua Kennedy picked up his first. That's the 9th team foul on the High Climbers. At the line is MJ Howard for River Ridge. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Has 4 points. No, 0 for 3 now. Thought that one might just drop in. 1:52 to go in the ball game. 24-point lead for River Ridge. As Howard's trying to add another one. Nope. Rebound tapped up, but goes right into the hands of Murphy. Murphy will get it up top, down to Howard. Howard puts it up, a little side hook doesn't fall in. Rebound goes to Shelton, and Woodard will run the point this trip up. Tuller with a jumper at the foul line, missed it, and the rebound and the putback goes in by Joshua Kennedy. It is his first point for the night. 73-51. Murphy going to the hoop, puts up and in. Wow, that's a nice move. It's 75-51 now. 1:10 to go in the ball game. Woodard with it for Shelton. Finds number 40, puts it up and in. I'm not sure who number 40 is, but we'll try and find that. There's Murphy again. Quick moves by that young man. Out to Price, fakes the 3, steps by the defender, kick it back out. Murphy, 3 in the wing. That goes in. 5 points for Taylor Murphy. 45 seconds to go in the ball game. 78-53. River Ridge on top. Shelton with the ball. Woodard gives it over to Toller. Down. Oh, and missing the shot was Kennedy. But getting the rebound was Woodard. Woodard to throw it up top to number 40, and I don't have a name, and I apologize for that. That goes over to Kennedy. Kennedy lobs it over to Fuller. And Kennedy has it back, 19 seconds. And now Woodard will set the play for the High Climbers with 11 on the shot clock and 10 on the game clock. So it's about a second difference, and a 3 on the way for Woodard. And a miss, a rebound goes to Xavier Roberts. Get up to Williams. Williams, half-court shot. Nope, and that'll do it. River Ridge knocks off Shelton 78-53. That's her final score in Lacey tonight. So it's 78 for River Ridge, 53 for Shelton. We'll take a timeout. We'll wrap this webcast up. River Ridge over Shelton on their home court tonight, 78-53. We'll be right back. So it is a final here in Lacey. River Ridge over Shelton, 78-53. It was pretty much all River Ridge from the get-go. Shelton made a game of it in the third quarter, holding the Hawks scoreless for more than 4.5 minutes to start the quarter. And they kept control of the ball, but they just couldn't keep up that intensity throughout the entire rest of the half. And close to 14 points at one point. And that was as close as they could get after being down by, 22 at half, and then the final difference was 78-53. The Hawks did it by committee. They had 4 players in double figures, led by Jason Cannon with 19 points, 13 for LeBrandon Price, 12 for Kobe Key, and 10 for Israel Williams. There was 9 points for Isaiah Scott, close to, that would make 5 players nearly in double figures. And 6 for Chris Leiba, 5 for Thayer Murphy. MJ Howard ended up with 4. For the High Climbers in a losing effort, Tyler Speaks stood out again. He has 21 points. And Marcus Gonzalez finished with 15. 7 for Kevin Scott. 4 for Trevor Gregory. 2 apiece for Joshua Kennedy. And Trenton Woodard, and of course this mystery number 40. Had a bucket as well for the High Climbers. So they dropped to 0-3 on the season. Hawks go to 3-1. Our next webcast here on MasonWebTV.com will be tomorrow night as the Shelton Lady High Climbers host the Tumwater Lady T-Birds. And that game is scheduled to tip off at 7 o'clock in the Mini Dome tomorrow night. That will be on the air shortly before that here on MasonWebTV.com. But here tonight, the Shelton boys lost to the River Ridge Hawks by a score of 78-53. Thanks for joining us. My name is Diedrich Allen. We'll see you tomorrow night.